Hey everyone, welcome back. Icon here. Thanks so much for checking out another episode. Hope everybody is having a fantastic day. In today's video, I just wanted to put a quick one out because we just got another big investor into the world of esports. This comes off of the backs of there are so many popular figures, whether it's sports icons or team owners of traditional sports that have invested. We'll talk about some of the more recent ones, but before we get into that, tomorrow's video, I'm going to give you my predictions for championship weekend in the Call of Duty League. So we're going to go through, we're going to talk about who I think is going to win on Saturday, which will lead us up to the championship best of 9 matchup on Sunday. So that video is coming tomorrow, but I wanted to go ahead and get those one out. If we go ahead and hop over to this screen right here, we can see this tweet from Team Envy. Team Envy is the parent company for the Dallas Fuel, who is part of the Overwatch League, and the Dallas Empire, who is part of the Call of Duty League. And they just simply said, welcome Post Malone, hashtag Team Envy. And if you look at the picture here, you can see kind of a collaboration between Team Envy and Post Malone. So really cool to see this partnership. Obviously, this comes on the backs of what we've seen over the last couple of years, right? There are a ton of personalities that are investing into esports, such as probably the most notable one would be Drake with 100 Thieves. So what Nadeshot has been able to do with Scooter Braun and Drake and everybody else that he has brought into that organization, they are kind of like a content company as of right now, right? They do have a team in the League of Legends and stuff like that, but obviously most of us are probably missing them in Call of Duty and some of the other titles that they were in before. So it would be nice to see a little bit more of an emphasis on esports from 100 Thieves, but hopefully that comes next year when we dive a little bit further and maybe expand into the Call of Duty League a little bit. After that, we know about the investors with NRG, which Hex and Andy Miller are now the co-owners, co-CEOs of. But Shaquille O'Neal, obviously one of the greatest centers in the history of the NBA. Alex Rodriguez, formerly of the New York Yankees. At the time that Alex Rodriguez signed his contract, it was the richest contract in the history of Major League Baseball. So those two are invested with NRG. Jerry Jones with his purchase of Complexity Gaming. We just saw actually over the last weekend when Slasher and Kenny were in Complexity Gaming's offices. That's actually where they played out of in Texas so that they could take advantage of the super fast internet speeds that are around there. Also, Steph Curry with his investment into TSM, Robert Kraft, the owner of the New England Patriots and the dynasty that they've built in the NFL. He is also the owner of the Boston Uprising, another team in the Overwatch League. So just to kind of bring this all together, it's really cool to see all of these popular names, all of these different team owners from traditional sports come into the world of esports. Now, sometimes it doesn't always work out, right? We know what happened with Hex, with Optic, and the fact that that brand was originally bought by the owners of the Texas Rangers. Then there just wasn't a really great model in place. Didn't end up working out at Infinite Esports, which was the name under the owners from the Texas Rangers. So obviously that didn't work out. They ended up selling to Immortals Gaming Club, and then the rest is history. Hex didn't get his brand back, so he went to NRG, created Chicago Huntsmen, and we all know what's going on from there. But really, truly, I do think that it's a good sign that you have all of these industry leaders, whether it be in hip hop or rap or team owners of conventional sports, now that they are all realizing what can potentially happen with gaming and how big the viewership is, what a massive following esports has as a whole. And really that goes for the gaming industry also, right? And again, I think just a ton of these personalities are starting to see the revenue that esports brings in, just the market share that gaming has, and they realize that this is something that we should get ahead of. So now all of a sudden, all of these gaming franchises, all of these big companies that used to be are now being bought. And I think it could just potentially lead to more growth for the scene and hopefully more teams for the Call of Duty League, because as a Call of Duty League channel, that's what I want to see. I think that this was a great start to the year, even with everything that happened with COVID and switching to online, and it wasn't the best outcome that everybody had hoped for. But now that we're down to championship weekend, I think we're seeing just how positive overall the first year of the CDL was, and I'm super looking forward to what can happen in the future. Hopefully they expand. So with that, guys, thank you so much. A little bit of a different video today, but I just saw that investment come up. Want to make sure that we got this out before the weekend and before I give you my champs predictions video. So with that, thank you guys so much. If you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Any comments on this one, put them down below. Thanks as always. Leave a like. We will see you in tomorrow's upload.